Hey guys, and welcome to Coffee with Casey. So this week has been kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I had a lot of issues this week. It all started when I stubbed my toe getting out of bed, and things pretty much went downhill from there. So by downhill, I mean I just had a really rough week. Yeah, I stubbed my toe getting out of bed, and then I had an issue with one of my clients for a website this week. It was very difficult, very challenging, because the client wanted one thing and I was offering something else, and for some reason we just couldn't meet in the middle. And I think our creative differences, we were just out of sync, so that played a big role in that. After that, my cell phone decided to crash. Like, I have an iPhone 7. Yes, I'm not with it or with the times like you guys, but I love my iPhone 7 Plus, and it was doing fine. Everything was fine. I uploaded some stuff to the cloud. Things were great until my phone decided to just shut off by itself. And I turned it back on, and it did the same thing. And when I turned it back on again, I noticed that it was a bunch of photos and content, like things that I created for like a month were missing. For my Kick-Ass Authors Club, I had like a ton of content written down for the whole month. Like, I tried to plan in advance so I'm not like overwhelmed. I had a lot of content missing. This included photos, videos, which sucked because like I couldn't get those back. Like, I did a couple of author interviews, and those, I uploaded them to the cloud, and it's literally like they disappeared. So I was missing that, photos that I had on my phone, content that I created for my pages, both my professional page and my Kick-Ass Authors page. So I just had a lot of stuff missing, and I was so stressed out. I had to cry. I honestly had a moment like that where I had to cry, simply because it's like, I pride myself in being professional, taking care of stuff, always trying to stay on top of things. But this week just tested all of that, and it really got to me, because I was like, oh my God, maybe I'm doing too much. And I was. But with the phone, it's all like a glamour thing. I think it's because I was just so torn, because I had so much information on my phone and I couldn't get it back. But it's not the end of the world, because I could rewrite it and I could reshoot the videos. It's just having to do all of that work all over again, and that's what really got to me, because I'm like, it was done, it was edited, I added the captions, everything was perfect, and then somehow, some way, they got deleted. So it was hard for me. I had to apologize to my Kick-Ass Authors Club and just let them know that I had to take the rest of the week off, simply because I was just stressed out, and I needed to take a step back and refocus and, basically just get my shit together. Like, it was one of those days, one of those weeks. So I was able to get a new phone thanks to the hubby. Now I have an iPhone 11. God, they just keep making them. It's hard to keep up. And it has 512 gigabytes, so it should be able to store all of my stuff. I should be able to back up stuff to the cloud without it disappearing. I guess my phone crapped out because it had way too much stuff on it, like way too much stuff. So once that's solved, I started trying to kick out new content for next month. So, which brings me into talking about the Kick-Ass Authors Club. But before I do that, let me just round out the rest of my calamity of a week. After that, I gained 2 clients for my my coaching service, and it was great. However, one of them had to drop out, and I get it, things happen. So I did lose one. Funny thing is, the next day I gained another, so that was really cool. She reached out to me via DM, and I got another client, so that's cool. So I have a bunch of things, like I said, going on, but I think I'm going to talk more about the Kick-Ass Authors Club, because we're rolling out some more new stuff. And so with the Kick-Ass Authors Club, next month we're doing something which I think is cool. You guys might not find it all that exciting, but I love when writing challenges come up. We did one previously, I think we did one previously in February or March. Actually, it was March. We did one in March, and I thought it was really cool because, quite a few people participated. Next month, we want to see a bigger turnout. We want to see more people participate in this writing challenge. And I think it's going to be interesting because I tried to theme them up and make them a little fun. Last writing challenge was about superheroes. So this writing challenge coming up is about some type of hunt. I'm not gonna really say anything more about that, but it should be fun. I have the graphics all ready to go. I have the questions all ready to go. So I'm just gonna put it together. I think where I went wrong with the last writing challenge is that I announced it and then immediately it happened. So this time I'm giving it time to like warm up to the notion of actually having a writing challenge so people could be better prepared. I'm excited because we have merch coming out for the Kick-Ass Authors Club. So currently with COVID and everything, sadly there won't be like t-shirts. However, I have mugs, tote bags, socks. It's a bunch of other things on there. So I think it'll be cool. And I'm just excited for like this new venture with the Kick-Ass Authors Club. Like it's something near and dear to my heart. I created it in January and it's picked up. So a little bit about the Kick-Ass Authors Club. It's basically a club I designed back in January. It was created to basically inspire, uplift, support, develop, and promote other authors. To give them a platform, to give them a sense of community where they can all come together, like ask questions, and just network and get to know one another. Publishing can be kind of tough. It can be a lonely thing if you don't know the right people. Publishing houses resources. So it's basically a group that shares resources and things that they've learned over the years and share it with others, whether they're like newbies or they're seasoned authors. So I think so far so good. I'm like really excited about it because it's been growing. We have about like 530 followers. Doesn't sound huge, but I think it's a great growing community. So it makes me feel great when I interact with everybody. So I also started rolling out like author interviews between myself and authors. I think it's so cool that I get to talk to people in this community and just interact with them. Some of the people that I've met via this experience, it's been awesome. A lot of other positive things happen besides the Kick-Ass Authors Club and their support. I did also have the opportunity of doing a takeover on Bree Jacobson's page. She's another author, which I thought was cool. And this was all via the Share the Mic Now Writers Edition. And it was so cool because I'd never done a takeover before. So posting about myself, it wasn't the best because I'm not really good at talking about myself. Hence why I'm kind of doing these videos so I could share a little bit about my personal life with you. So that was interesting enough. But I'm glad I got to do it and I had fun and it helped me to, you know, open up a little more. So basically those are the things that I have going on this week. It's been crazy, but it's also been fun. And just basically trying to get a hold of everything, like get the reins and rein in some stuff. So I reprioritized my projects and like I said, I have a lot of things coming down the pipeline. But I'll be funneling those things out to you guys quite soon and letting you know what I'm up to. So I do hope you enjoyed this video of Coffee with Casey. And I hope to see you guys next time, okay? Take care.